Hey everybody, how's it going? Stout Man coming back at you once again today, and today we're not going to be talking about Blu-rays that I picked up, but perhaps a few that I will be picking up for Black Friday. Oh yes, it's that time again, and as I have promised people and told people, I'm going to be doing a video about Black Friday this year, and I'll tell you what, I wanted to start with Best Buy because they had the best deals this year again, in my honest opinion. And as always, they also, allowed you to see everything, whereas the other companies like Target and Walmart, you don't get to see everything. You really don't. So, with that in mind, I decided to start with Best Buy here. And if you want to follow along, you can just go to bestbuy.com. Oh, look, there's a Black Friday thing there. Click on the Black Friday. Go to the preview. And then, first thing you'll notice down here at the bottom of the first page is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Moana, War for Planet of the Apes, and Spider-Man Homecoming, all for $7.99 each. Now, some of these deals will actually be beaten by Walmart, but I'll explain that in a later video. You know what? I'll just tell you right now. Walmart has, I believe, Guardians, War, and Spider-Man Homecoming here for $7 each. But if you're like me and you don't have a Walmart that's super close by and you don't really feel like going all the way to a Walmart in order to get a couple bucks off or $1 off each of these titles, then I would just say don't bother. Just go to Best Buy and get the convenience of just going to Best Buy and deal with the extra dollar that you're going to have to pay. So, anyways. But here we see some games in particular. Nier Automata. That's a really long game, first of all. If you're into RPGs, but also I would say if you're into, like a shoot 'em up kind of game, like a space shoot 'em up kind of game. There are elements of that in Nier Automata as well. And it's just a super long and good game with really amazing music. So for $25, that's a really good deal. I got a new-ish Call of Duty game here for $25. Tekken 7, Crash Trilogy, Grand Theft Auto 5, Wolfenstein 2, Evil Within 2, and Forza for the Xbox, the X-Bone, as it were. I'm curious. Let's see. See, this is one of the things I like here. You can actually go and see, is there anything else here? It looks like all these deals, except for Forza, obviously, are available on both platforms. And that is about it. Okay, well, anyway. Oh, and Crash is only available on PS4, obviously. Go down here a little bit. You can see a couple of the other games. This one just came out, the South Park The Fractured Butthole, just came out for $35 right there. That's a really good deal. Here for the Switch, if you have a Switch, it's worth noting that they have some Nintendo Switch titles here for $24. They're going to be $24.99 each, and that includes Sonic Forces, 1-2 Switch, and Super Bomberman R. And I've actually seen Super Bomberman R, and if you're into Bomberman games, it's actually a pretty cool game. $25 is not bad. And oh, I guess I should go back and say, look at that amazing deal on the Nintendo Switch. It's always this price. Okay, continuing on. Great PlayStation value titles. Got Last of Us Remastered, it's going to be $15. Uncharted Collection, that's like, how many games? 3, 4 games for $15. Ratchet and Clank, this is pretty much a remake of the original Ratchet and Clank, and it's not bad. $15. Minecraft for the PlayStation for $15. Until Dawn, $15. That's a really good one, and it's a PlayStation exclusive. God of War 3 Remastered, Big Planet 3, Tearaway Unfolded is already on clearance for $13.99, so I don't know why you'd get it for $15. You know, put it that way. Over 40 games for $14.99 each. Well, what do you got to show? I love you, Best Buy. Thank you for showing me, for actually allowing me to explore all the titles. So $15 each. Let me just make sure that is actually $15. Yes. Not starting at, but actually all of them are going to be $15. So a lot that you already seen here with Watch Dogs 2, BioShock the Collection. So all 3 of the remastered BioShock games for $15. That's $5 a piece. That's what you would have paid more than that for the non-remastered edition like a year ago. So that's pretty cool. Titanfall 2, Mass Effect Andromeda. I know not a lot of people like that one. Got Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I actually got this last year for that price at Target. Borderlands, the Handsome Collection, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Yooka-Laylee, that one just came out this year, and if you like collectathons, it's a pretty good one. Minecraft Story Mode, Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale, Wolfenstein, the 2-pack. It's a pretty good price, not great, but pretty good. Doom. I believe Doom was $15 last year as well. But I mean, they got some actually pretty good titles for some pretty good prices here for games, game-wise. Inside and Limbo for $15. That's a great deal. I don't even think you can get them for that price on, like, Steam. So, you know, not bad. Continuing on. If we can get back. 25 games at $19.99 each. I know not a lot of you care that much about the games, right? But there are some pretty interesting and good titles for low prices here. Horizon Zero Dawn just came out earlier this year at $20. It's a great deal. Yakuza, $20, a great deal. The new Uncharted game, Uncharted Lost Legacy, $20. Final Fantasy 15, $20. Knack 2, $20. Let's see. Anything else notable on Disneyland? Okay. Well, here. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire for $20. I believe they were of that price last year at Target. But so it's pretty interesting to see them at $20. Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, $20. That's a really good deal right there. Those are great games. I think I like them better than Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, personally. $20 for Resident Evil 7, $20 for Injustice 2, which actually we just confirmed is going to have the Ninja Turtles in it. So like that's going to be an expansion or something. Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration for $20, but it's already $25, so that's not bad. Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue for $20. Super Lucky's Tale. I don't even know what that is, but it kind of seems cool. I'm sure I've heard of it, I just don't remember it. Outlast Trinity, is that like Outlast, the second Outlast game, and then Whistleblower? Is that what that is? I'm assuming. Fallout 4 for $20. It's not great, but okay. Okay. So there's some pretty good titles there for $20 each. And then there's more there, but I think most of them are the same, so I'm not even going to bother. 25% off some of these licensed collectibles. I saw this and I was just like, oh, I want it. I want it, I want it, I want it. But then we get into the good stuff. The stuff that you and me really like. Oh yeah, now that this video is, God, who knows how long. I finally get into the DVDs and Blu-rays and 4K. 10 minutes long now. 10 minutes, okay. So, 4K, we have 25 titles at $10, including Wonder Woman. So just like they had Batman vs. Superman for $20, or for $10 last year for 4K, they now are going to have the 4K of Wonder Woman for $10. So best price it has ever been and probably will be for quite some time. If Batman vs. Superman 4K is anything to compare it to, if you look at the pricing for that on Amazon, it has not gone down to this price, to $10, the $10 price range again at all ever. So yeah, it's pretty good idea to pick these kinds of titles up for $10 when you can, because they're not going to go down in value anytime soon, so it's worth it. I'm actually thinking about, even though I got the Blu-ray for free on Amazon with a gift card, I'm thinking about getting the 4K here for $10 simply because it's just such a good price and it's such a good movie that I know it's going to hold its value. So yeah. So they got the new Transformers movie here too, Fate of the Furious, John Wick, Ex Machina, Hacksaw Ridge, Deepwater Horizon, Furious 7, Fast and Furious 6, Cabin in the Woods, Conan, the new one, Kick-Ass, 310 to Yuma, Hercules, Red 2, Red, Ender's Game, Expendables, Expendables 2, Expendables 3, all three Expendable movies, Hunger Games Catching Fire, and Mockingjay Part 1, the Snitch and Divergent. I almost said The Snitch, but caught myself there. Warm Bodies, The Hunger Games, and Insurgent. So I would say some of these are definitely worth $10. Obviously, Wonder Woman is a great option there at $10. If you have 4K TV and a 4K player, I recommend obviously Ex Machina, Hacksaw Ridge, Cabin in the Woods. Of all these, Ender's Game, of all these though, those are the ones that I would recommend at the $10 price range. So yeah. And as we move along here, they also have some 4K titles at $15 each, and this is actually where I'm having trouble deciding what I should do, because they have Spider-Man Homecoming on Blu-ray for $8, but they have it on 4K for $15, and I'm just like, what do I do? Do I get the $8 Blu-ray, or do I get the $15 4K? I don't have 4K yet, so maybe not get the 4K. I don't know. Probably gonna have 4K eventually, maybe even as soon as next year. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll decide when it comes time to decide that, you know. But Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 for $15 on 4K. Spider-Man Homecoming, War for the Planet of the Apes, $15. I saw somebody on the Blu-ray.com forums wondering if Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales was on sale on 4K anywhere. Yes, it is. $15 here. Best Buy. Kong Skull Island for $15. The Dark Tower for $15. Alien Covenant for $15. Logan for $15. Baby Driver, Deadpool for $15. Power Rangers for $15. I don't know that these are really worth it. Independence Day Resurgence. I liked Independence Day Resurgence, but I wouldn't say it's worth $15. Even on 4K. The Revenant at $15. X-Men Apocalypse at $15. Sicario at $15. And there are a lot more. Life. Resident Evil The Final Chapter, The Fifth Element, The Martian Extended Edition for $15, Lego Batman for $15, Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children for $15. Now with Lego Batman, that's going to be one I'll have to really think about. I'm actually not going to get that on 4K. And you know why? Because it's going to be cheaper somewhere else, and I'll tell you about that when I do that video. But not the 4K, mind you. The Blu-ray is going to be so cheap somewhere else that you won't even want to get the 4K. Trust me on that one. So Hidden Figures is also a great movie. Batman versus Superman is going to be $15 this year. It was $10 last year. Crazy. Crazy. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them for $15. Blade Runner for $15. Blade Runner, there is, of course, just the one cut. Mad Max Fury Road for $15, but just hold on. Hold on. Gets possibly better. Man of Steel for $15. Mockingjay Part 2 for $15. Ultimate Kind of Watchmen for $15. Starship Troopers. I even got a better price than that on it. Wow. Already. Cool. Pacific Rim. The Shallows. Labyrinth. And Hitman Agent 47. Okay. So now we get back to the $8.99 titles. Now this is where you're going to have to start thinking, how much do I want 4K? And I know they priced these this way specifically because they want people to go 4K. I've got a feeling, because when you can spend literally $6 more and get some of these on 4K, it's like, let me think about that. What? There's $6 more to get the 4K disc. You know? Alien Covenant Logan at $9, not bad. Power Rangers. Most of these titles are the same titles you saw in the $15 4K section. But they got Ash vs. Evil Dead Season 2 only on DVD here, $15. Get Out, or not $15, $9, sorry, $9. Get Out for $9. Transformers Last Night for $9. Hacksaw Ridge for $9. Oddly enough, even though you can get the Blu-ray of this for $8, they're going to sell the DVD for $9. I guess it's not totally odd because I've seen them do things like that in the past, but it's still like, why do you do that? Ghost in the Shell for $9. Captain Underpants for $9. I watched that with my family, and it was actually pretty good. The Circle for $9. Boss Baby for $9. Ash vs. Evil Dead Season 1 for $9, which is $1 less than I paid for it last year. The Lincoln Lawyer 4K for $9. So a sub $10 4K right here. True Detective Season 1 and 2 for $9, which I think again is $1 less than I paid for it in years past. Life of Pets for $9. Sing for $9. Fear the Walking Dead Season 1 for $9. Split for $9. That's a great deal. I guess not great, but pretty good. Pretty good deal. And the action figure versions of Batman Bad Blood and Justice League vs. Teen Titans for $9 each as well. Moving on, we have the much cheaper deals here. Alrighty. And this is where, again, some of these you're going to take a look at them and say, wait a minute. The 4K was like $15 on sale, and these are only, let's see, this one's $6.99 instead of the $10 that it's advertised at for 4K. So you have to start thinking, do I want to pay $7 for the Blu-ray, or do I want to pay $10 for the 4K? It's up to you. And this one here is a little bit different, though. Baby Driver and Batman. Do I pay $7 for the Blu-ray? Just came out, movie just came out like this summer. Or do you want to pay $15 for the 4K? Now, at a price disparity like that, I would say go Blu-ray, but that's just me. That's just me. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them for $6.99. I will say that is another title that's going to be less at another location, as will Lego Batman at another location. So, if you want to pay as least as possible and you live next to a bunch of the locations that are going to be celebrating Black Friday or having sales on Black Friday, then, you know, wait for that video. It's coming up next. So, continuing on here, we got Legend of Korra Book 4, huh? Oh, cool. Anyway, Chips for $7. Chronicles of Narnia, The Voyage of Dawn Treader for 7, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Tarzan, Bad Moms, Justice League Dark, Walking Dead Season 1, Prometheus 3D for $6.99. That's a great deal. Because that, for those who don't know, even if you don't have the 3D Blu-ray player, this comes with like a 4-hour documentary about Prometheus. So yeah, it's a really good deal. Creed for $6.99. Just trying to think of things here that are pretty good deal for $6.99. And honestly, there are some decent deals at this price, but it's not the best deals that you're going to find at Best Buy this year. I think the best deals actually are in the next price point here at $5.99. Dang it, it went back one. Okay, $5.99 each. First of all, for $6, Kong Skull Island. I believe that was one of the 4Ks that's $15, so do you want to pay $6 for the Blu-ray or $15 for the 4K? At that price difference, I'll go with the $6 Blu-ray, you know. That's just me, but I'm just thinking that's a way better price. Assassin's Creed I watched, and I didn't think it was actually as bad as everybody made it out to be. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't the best adaptation of a video game ever put to screen, but it was, I'll put it this way, it was better than Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia was very disappointing, and this was actually somewhat enjoyable on its own level, so I liked it. Now here's a good one at $6 here. Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and it's a good thing to note because rarely do they ever put Christmas titles on sale during Black Friday or at any time within 3 months of the Christmas holiday period. You know what I mean? So if you can get this for $6, that's probably the best price you're going to see for it all year long. I would do that if you don't already have it. Hidden Figures for $6, that's a great deal. The 4K again I think was $15. Resident Evil Final Chapter for $6, that's a great deal. Revenant for $6. Independence Day Resurgence for $6. The Martian, but this isn't the extended cut, so I would say don't get that one. Life for $6, that's a great deal. Again, the 4K is $15. This one is just what even. The Mad Max Fury Road Black and Chrome edition for $6. Like, I already have the regular version of the movie, and I kind of want to get this just to have the Black and Chrome edition for such a low price. You know what I mean? But as we continue on, you will find even better deals. Space Jam, the Steelbook for $6. Arrival for $6. Moonlight for $6. Peanuts movie for $6. The Conjuring 2 for $6. Star Trek Beyond for $6. Inception and Matrix Steelbooks for $6. Office Christmas Party for $6. MIB Trilogy, Men in Black Trilogy for $6. That's $2 per movie. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children for $6. Fury for $6. Gold for $6. Ice Age Collision Course for $6. Hotel Transylvania. I almost said Transportation. Transylvania for $6. Straight Outta Compton for $6. Cult of Chucky for $6. The Founder for $6. Kingsman Manchester by the Sea for $6. And Harry Potter Deathly Hallows 1 and 2. And The Sorcerer's Stone for $6. That's yeah, that's without a doubt the best price point. There's so many titles in there that's just like, that's a really good deal. You know what I mean? Continuing on here, if I can, we get to the $4 titles. And this is something where I feel like Walmart dropped the ball. And I'll talk about that in the next video, but let's just say don't expect any $4 Blu-rays from Walmart. They didn't advertise any. There probably isn't going to be any. And if there are, well, they didn't advertise it, and that's really stupid of them. Anyways, next here we have, look at this, more Christmas titles. Elf for $4. That's a great deal. We're talking Blu-rays. Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice for $4. Great deal. Mad Max Fury Road, if you don't feel like getting the black and chrome edition, it's $4 for the regular version that I have. Ex Machina, Princess Bride, Turbo, Django Unchained, Pulp Fiction, Rise and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, American Sniper, It Follows, Rise of the Guardians, Super Troopers, The Witch, it's a great deal, The Witch. I wish this was available on Blu-ray for some kind of a deal. I really want this title, but they don't have it on Blu-ray for any kind of a deal here at Best Buy. They don't have it on Blu-ray or any kind of deal that I have seen so far anywhere else. It's just disappointing. But the Wolverine for $4 is a good deal. And here's another good Christmas title deal here. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Who doesn't love that movie? And it's only $4. I thought the X-Men Apocalypse there was also Blu-ray, but it's not. Oh, Hateful Eight for $4. That's a great deal. Sicario for $4. Fantastic deal. Paddington for $4. Grand Budapest Hotel for $4. Birth of a Nation for $4. And Wizard of Oz for $4. So, yeah, they got some pretty damn good titles in the $4 section as well. Let's see how far back it takes me. Oh, good. Alright. Moving on, they also have some titles at $12.99 that are pretty interesting. First off, you've got Lion King, the Signature Collection for $12.99. Not a bad deal. The new Beauty and the Beast live action for $12.99. Not bad at all. If you don't feel like getting the 4K version of Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man Tell No Tales for $15, you can get the Blu-ray for $12.99. I also have Rogue One Blu-ray for $12.99. Cars 3 for $12.99, but this is actually going to be cheaper somewhere else. And Guardians of the Galaxy, oh, that's the DVD. That's the DVD. And besides which, the Blu-ray of that is $8. So, whatever. Now we get to the $9.99 titles. Obviously, you've seen most of the 4K, but the Blu-ray here of Dark Tower is going to be $10. Blu-ray of Mummy is going to be $10. That's DVD. The 3D Blu-ray of Lego Batman is going to be $10. 3D Suicide Squad for $10. The Pacific is going to be $10. I believe that's about the same price that it usually is for Black Friday, so not really a notable deal there, but whatever. Oh, everybody's favorite, the Emoji Movie for $10. Ooh. Smurfs The Lost Village for $10. I believe this is going to be a lower price somewhere else. And when I say that, by the way, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure I saw it in another ad for less. So, yeah. Lethal Weapon, that's DVD, though. And that's the television show based on, you know, on the movie series. And then they got a bunch of DVD titles. I won't go into those for $1.99 each. And there aren't really any prices on this. This is starting at. This is go all out with a gift set, which means it's all probably stuff that's the price that it's at right now is what it will be on Black Friday. And that is about it when it comes to Blu-rays for Best Buy, Blu-rays and 4K and whatnot. So, yeah, I would say there's a lot here that I want to get personally, and there's a lot of great deals here that are better than other places, or if they're not better, they're at least the same price or a comparable price. And as usual, if you don't have a Best Buy near you, you can actually do all your Black Friday shopping online with Best Buy. So it's not that big of a deal to, you don't have to worry about, well, do I have to drive all the way out to Best Buy for Black Friday? No, you don't. You just shop online. That's what I do. And yes, it takes a week or two to get to you, but it's worth it to not have to go anywhere on Friday. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? If you have other places you want to go, other places you need to go on Friday after Thanksgiving, then why bother going to Best Buy when you can just do all your shopping on their website? You know what I mean? So, yeah. I highly, highly recommend doing that for anybody who is thinking about doing some shopping for Black Friday but doesn't want to go anywhere. Best Buy makes it pretty damn easy. I don't want to sound like a show for them because I have been very upset with Best Buy in the past. I don't think they're a perfect company. I think they have a lot of issues. However, when it comes to collecting, it's like they're the company that you kind of have to deal with. You got to take the good with the bad when it comes to them because usually, more often than not, it's good. And when it's bad, they'll rectify it in some way. You know what I mean? So, yeah, say what you will, but when it comes to Black Friday, Best Buy's got it going on. Anyways, that will do it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later. Peace.